There are 9 known causes of aging. There's some amazingly famous summative classic paper in the field that kind of details this. I wrote about this heavily in The Future is Faster Than You Think. And we broke all of them down. In Gnar Country, I just allude to them briefly. But the point is that at the heart of what do all 9 have in common? Inflammation and stress. That's the one commonality between all of them, is they all are byproducts of stress and inflammation. They go in a bunch of different directions, right? Like from cell death and cell senescence to mitochondrial dysfunction and things like that. But at the heart, they all share inflammation and stress. As we move into flow, one of the things that happens is there's a global release all over the body of nitric oxide, which is this gaseous signaling molecule. It's almost in every cell in the body, but what it does is it pushes stress hormones out of our system. It reactivates the parasympathetic system, and it resets the nervous system to zero. Anything that fights stress and inflammation is an anti-aging tool. Flow is this total reset of the nervous system, which is amazingly potent. So that's point A. Point B is, you mentioned earlier, we were talking about it, flow has these core, they're essentially phenomenological characteristics, ways the state makes us feel. This is how psychologists define flow. There are 6 of these. You mentioned a couple of them. Time passes strangely. There's sense of self disappears. There's complete concentration on the task at hand and a merger of action and awareness. More importantly to this discussion, in flow underpins peak performance. That's not our experience. Our experience is a sense of control. Oh, wow, I can control things I can't normally control, right? This could be a tennis player putting shots wherever the hell they want. This could be me as a writer. It's 6 a.m. on a Tuesday morning and suddenly I'm doing things with words I don't normally do. I can control the language better. And we also get this immense euphoria in flow. So the second reason the state is so important is for reasons that we can get into. If you want to preserve cognitive function, most cognitive decline takes place in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that's right behind your forehead. If you want to prevent that, the 2 best tools, you've heard that lifelong learning is crucial for aging, for peak performance aging. The reason is that lifelong learning produces expertise and wisdom. Think of expertise as like facts and skills and strategies and tactics, where wisdom is emotional intelligence and empathy and compassion and social intelligence, etc. But the point here is they form when we gain expertise or wisdom. These are incredibly diffuse, robust, and redundant networks throughout the prefrontal cortex. They're basically impervious to cognitive decline. Flow amplifies learning. In studies run by the U.S. Department of Defense, soldiers in flow learn 240 to 500% faster than normal, meaning we're onboarding expertise and wisdom at ridiculous speeds when we're in this state. And expertise and wisdoms are the very thing that are neuroprotective against cognitive decline. So for all of these reasons and about 50 more, access to flow over time is incredibly important, underpins at the center of peak performance aging, and our ability to get there sort of diminishes over time.